Test, mic test, check, 1, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Mindful Gaming. This is Ando Flux with another episode of NoobCraft. Moving on to episode 18 right here. This will be part 2 of our abandoned mineshaft exploration. And we did leave it off in the mineshaft the last episode, but I came back to our tunnel mine here and created just a chest. This is everything that we found in the episode and a couple more things. I went back through off camera and just mined out all the rest of the ores in the part that we explored. So today we're just going to jump right into exploring the rest of this. I'm thinking it might be bigger than that. It looked giant. There's like parts of it over there and it goes all over the place. So we'll do as much as we can today, and then everything else I'll end up doing off camera. And we're gonna move on to the zombie or the spawner that I found, because I'm really excited about starting to collect some of that XP. So today we're gonna just finish this off. I believe the last place we went. Remember, we're sticking right, so then that way we know which way. So this is everything we explored. These are the last tunnels we explored. We're sticking right though, so that we know what we've explored and what we haven't. And you just run through and finish off all the tunnel. You want to light it all up because I still didn't get a sword. I meant to do that off camera. We might end up smelting some iron down here just to might as well just pop on through. Because oh wait, there's another tunnel over here, I remember. This spiderweb problem that I'm having with not being able to destroy spiderweb is a whole thing. It even got me when I was off camera, so I might have to make a sword. Today I kind of actually wanted to share, as I'm running through this, I'm just going to be collecting all this stuff and fighting off mobs and such, but I kind of wanted to just talk a little bit about myself. Actually, I was thinking about it, and I really haven't shared much about myself, so I thought, we're this far in, I should probably share a little bit more. So I'm a California native, born and raised. I'm prior military. I got out in 2012. Been out for a few years now. I've been going to community college for the last couple of years. When I first got out, I was doing electrical work and doing solar, actually, as an apprentice. Oh, that's a whole thing. As an apprentice electrician, though. And I forget what I was talking about now because that just caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for it. I don't think there's really anything back there that we need, though, so it should show. Yeah, when I first got out of the military, I was doing... That's my water. I don't want to close that off. Almost ruined that. I started doing electrical, though, for a couple years, and I've had, like, odd jobs here and there over the years. And then I actually, for about 3 years, around 3 years, I actually ended up living on the streets. And it was a hard time, and it was also just, I didn't know what I was doing. I really just didn't. That was the bottom line. That's it. And it took me a while to get myself together and figure out, what I was doing back involved with society, and after being out, I was on submarines. So about 4 years of my life, was spent with the U.S. Navy and on submarines. So it took a lot out of me. It took a lot out of all the time. That's up. Probably want to check that out. It took a lot out of the time for me to learn like how to be within society, which it does for a lot of veterans. And you kind of just get caught up in being told what to do and having a plan of the day and like operations and such, you know, things that you have to do to move forward with your training, with your tasks, all that stuff. So, you know, kind of when I got out, I didn't have such structure. I just really didn't know what to do next. And um, you know, after bills got tight and all that, I didn't know what to do. And going to the street, just, you know, I had a van for a while, and it wasn't, you know, it's not. I called it glamping when I was out there because I did everything I could to live as normal as I could for myself. And then eventually I found school. Honestly, I found technical college, and that technical college helped me put a little bit more structure back into my life. And from there, I transferred to a community college, and actually recently I'm on a little hiatus right now. I'm taking a small break. It just got to be quite a bit with everything that's going on. I'm a communication and psychology major. Still figuring out what I want to do, but that's also why I'm kind of applying what I'm learning in school to this, or that's my plan right now. I'm using this honestly as a way to practice creating content so that when I do put into effect my next series, which will be involving mental health and communication, all the things that I study and enjoy, I'll be a little bit more adept to do it and have a little bit of training. Oh gosh, that's just a pit of death. I can see it. It's just a pit of death. I'm not going to deal with that right now. That's going to be later. Let's just see what's going on. I dig that out. So I usually dig out sand and gravel pits to get a little to the game while I'm getting all deep. Just want to go back here and check to see that this is the next right. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't even see that right there. Yeah, but recently everything's been going really well. I've been, you know, collecting my thoughts and my skills and really trying to put them to a use that, you know, suits me and society as a whole, where I can contribute. You know, my goal is to contribute to the best of my ability, you know, in every way. I've learned quite a bit over the years through my experiences. I just turned 30. That's crazy to say. I just turned 30 a couple months ago, so I've gone through a couple things at this point, and that's why I'm trying to apply it to this setting. Is that I feel like, you know, through all the therapy I've done and things that I've learned through life experiences, that, you know, adolescent years, I mean mine specifically, you know, I think I've talked about it, but we were, you know, middle class, you know, got presents on Christmas and stuff, and I was the oldest of 5 on my mom's side, so I grew up with 4 siblings. But yeah, I figured I was going with that because I started thinking about family. That's another big part for me that y'all will learn more about, is that it's hard. My family is a difficult thing for me. I'm still learning how that all works as well. And that's why I really don't have much to say on that topic. You know, in the future, I might share some stuff out of some books and things that I'm practicing, but I definitely by no means have any real input on it. That's just bottom line, honestly. Not to get all, you know, sad about it, but it's just the way it goes. You know, life is wild for a lot of us. I know y'all have similar stories as well, and you know, just something that we go through. I'm sure we're gonna talk a lot about all that stuff too, because that's a big part of where mental health stems from, is our childhood. So, yeah, I think that if I can reach out to anyone through an online platform, you know, anybody that's in need or just, you know, looking for some way to get out of their situation that they're in just through, you know, some virtual reality, I am happy to oblige, because I need the same thing, to be completely honest. Thankfully, though, we as a oh gosh, we figured out ways to make entertainment a viable means of making a living, you know, and expressing our passions. So I'm doing that, you know. I'm gonna figure out more and more about myself as this goes on, and you know, and more about what I want to share, and how, like, the way I want to go about sharing it. I have a lot of stories, a lot of stories. So I look forward to that. You know, and actually getting into some conversations with y'all, and hearing what the world's like out there for some other people. You know, because I mean, I do have awesome stories too. This just got kind of sad the whole time, so I don't want it to be all that. But I'm just trying to, you know, give a little background, because I definitely believe in positivity and the power of positivity, and that's a big part of what gets me through a lot of the stuff, you know. And sometimes we got to work through the problems and take a step back and really, you know, determine what's causing such an effect on us. And, you know, like I said, I think that the family is a good place to start. That's a great place to start, because that's our first contact with with any experiences, really. What language, as I'm talking about communication? I say stuff a lot. I need to be more specific and clarify for people, and that's just something that I've noticed about myself. So I'll work on that. Thank y'all for giving me the time. This thing is huge, though. I try to get as much done as I could in this episode. That's why I'm kind of just moving quick, honestly, because this thing is giant. It is seriously giant. So I'm just gonna get down here. Oh, and there's zombies. There's all kinds of stuff. So I appreciate y'all being here and taking the time to enjoy this series that I'm creating, and learning this game with me, and allowing me to learn how to create content for y'all. And, you know, I'll get better as time goes on. Oh, sorry to swing my steak at you. I'll get better as time goes on, and I look forward to interacting more with y'all. Stay blessed. I'll see you later. Peace.